Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hello,
I
Meowdy. Can
I got my
you...
drink.
You got your drink? I got
hmm
my drink of crappy wine.
Oh, there's too much alcohol in this.
Oh no!
Okay. I just took a sip and went, whoa!
Box wine? No,
Alrighty.
it is literally called crappy wine.
hmm Is it good though?
It actually is. It's a very drinkable mixed red.
Mm.
So, like, it is like a very drinkable blend. So, I love me a good cheap wine. Maybe I
Honestly, I cannot tell the difference between like expensive and cheap wine, so I just get cheap wine.
I mean, that is the trick, ain't it? Is like there, no matter what, wine, like good wine is just good wine.
Mhm.
And even then, I'm like, I have picked up a few tricks for identifying good wine regions from like people, because
Mhm.
their parents drink a lot of wine, and thus they picked up a lot of tips. Go for Portuguese wine if you want something cheap. That's also it tastes like it's much more expensive than it is.
Damn. Well,
Yeah.
fuck yeah.
Speaking of things that, you know, taste much more expensive than they are, off.
Off. It's 100% off.
It's
It's
100% off.
completely free, but it doesn't feel that way. It should be expensive because
It,
I
it,
don't know what I'm saying anymore.
it feels like a game that you should be paying $5 for.
Yeah.
At my first job bringing
Okay,
in shopping carts, there was a box wine that was left behind. I kept it in my locker. Good.
nice.
So, we have made it through, you know, zones 2 and 3.
hmm I was gonna say, since this is the final stream, should we give a bit of a summary of what's happened so far?
I would say so.
Okay.
Uh,
Do you wanna? You can do it since it was this is your first impression of the game.
yeah.
And I might accidentally like say shit I'm not supposed to.
Yeah, give me a second while I lower the volume ever so slightly.
Yeah.
So basically, to sum up the course of the game so far, core conceit is that we, the player character, are controlling the better on his journey to purify this world that we find ourselves in. This world is comprised of about four, technically five elements: plastic, meat, smoke, metal, and the last one, because it's made of flesh, sugar.
Mm-hmm.
We have gone through these little, almost episodic, like, sections for each of these things. Batter, are we making cake? Exactly. Yes, I'm so glad you understand. The sugar is people! But essentially, we have gone through three separate zones. The first zone, they were mining smoke. The second zone, I'm trying to remember, is
I think the first zone they mine smoke. It's the four elements in the first zone.
yeah,
The first zone, yeah.
yeah,
And then
the
the
four
second
elements in the
zone,
first zone, yeah.
zone two was like the library.
Yeah, zone 2 was the library, yeah.
Yeah.
Where essentially it was just it was a giant library. We figured out more about, say, kind of just the multiple perspectives of things going on. We got to see a bird come out of a giant bird come out of a tiny cat.
Mm-hmm. Japhet.
Japhet. And then in zone 3, which is the purified zone we're in now, this was an area that was primarily it was primarily the fucking Christ, I'm good at words today. The bird was where inside the tiny cat, and then the tiny cat exploded around it,
That's the best part of the game.
Japhet looks completely normal.
I love Japhet.
I love
My
Japhet.
favorite.
That boss fight was sick. But
So good.
essentially in this area we are in an industrial area, and they are manufacturing sugar in this area. And you want to know what the sugar is? It's people, because people like the Elson, the NPC characters we run into, have been constantly told by their upper management that the specters that roam the area are nice and will not harm you. And then, of course, they fucking die. And then their bodies are gathered, utilized as fuel to make, and burn down into sugar. Which is
To reward the workers.
with sugar.
So, yes. Exactly. And now, Enoch, I remember he was actually warning of look what you've done, there's nothing left
Yeah.
of the zone. Because you saw the area get purified before he even was taken care of.
Yeah. You get to, even assuming you have gone to a purified zone before, it's still absolutely wild. And I think I'm going to actually flee in a bit. Or not.
Le Batieu
The
is
Batial,
down.
but essentially,
Oh god. These secretaries aren't fucking around.
no, they're not.
Oh!
And did
trying
I
to,
enjoy my yesterday? Yes, I enjoyed my yesterday. Especially because,
Wait, listen to the song.
I'm going to.
Yeah. It's very short. The song is called Stay in Your Coma. And those are the only lyrics to it. Temporary secretary, no.
How dare you, first of all? And second of all, Temporary Secretary is not that bad of a song. That's my hot take.
I remember I was arguing with a friend because I like the Beatles a lot. Not that much, but I do like the Beatles. And he hates the Beatles a lot. Too much. And it's comical. And he was like, have you ever heard Temporary Secretary and sent it to me? And I was like, this kind of fucks. And he was like, I hate you. No, I'm going insane.
No, Temporary Secretary is great, and it is also the musical equivalent of licking batteries.
Yes! But I also wholeheartedly enjoy the Lisa the Painful soundtrack and listen to it unironically all the time. So
I also really like it. Is it supposed to have burn scars on its face, or are those exposed brains? Yes.
unsure. I was trying to figure that out myself. I'm trying to figure out like all the different like secretaries, like what like they represent in the zone. Like I guess you could say that these secretaries, because you're in zone 2 right now, right?
Yeah, I'm back in zone 2 because they hit
Okay.
a little less hard here.
Yeah. They kind of look like they are wearing a cat face to me. So
Yeah.
perhaps they represent Japhet, you know, being eaten by Valerie and taking over Valerie's body. That's what I'm getting from this, at least.
I think that's a solid interpretation. Like, I am
Trying to.
Go ahead.
Corgi's trying to figure out why Secretary are all baby-shaped. I have thoughts about that, but talk about that later.
Yeah, I have a feeling that it has something to do with that child we keep seeing.
I mean, that's basically the correlation I'm making, yeah. There's not much more to it than that, honestly.
Yeah. Let's...
I could extrapolate on that if I wanted to. That's what we could do. Yeah.
That kind of extrapolation, like, hold that thought. Yeah, like, we're going to be going through, I'm going back to some of these areas since, we've gained a few levels. And I figured going through this to at least get feet wet with strategy bullshit again is a good idea.
Yeah. Also, I think there is something on the roof of the library. Not like an item or anything, but like something. There might be something there, if I recall correctly. You are poisoned, Epsilon.
Epsilon is poisoned. Omega,
No.
cure them. Sorry. I'm not sorry.
I just really like that voice.
Thank you. We munching on sugar cubes, and I ain't munching on sugar cubes. I'm a vegetarian. I am drinking crappy wine, though.
Airline sugar. Is that a thing? What do you mean airline sugar?
Yeah.
What's the deal with airline sugar?
What's the deal with airline sugar? I'm Jerry Seinfeld. Fucking Christ.
Do you have any updated thoughts, by the way, since I asked you at the end of the first stream, like what you thought of the story so far?
I think the story so far is very disjointed, but also very interesting. And it is setting up this sort of like the fact that all of the elements are carcinogenic is very intriguing to me, because it makes me wonder, like this game has a very bleak outlook on humanity, from what I can tell. That what we indulge ourselves with, what we deem as vital for life, is all toxic at the end of the day. And
yeah,
I have like, and most of what it's talking about in terms of the disjointed narrative so far is how we kind of delude ourselves into thinking that our current structure is healthy for us, that it's normal, that it's perfectly fine, and that it's just the way things are. And if we were to stop and think about it for a moment, it would be like, no, this is kind of fucked.
Yeah.
And it's not proposing that we wipe out everything, a la what the batter's doing. It's not quite that nihilistic. So I'm like very intrigued to see where it goes, because it's a very anti-capitalist game. It's a very anti-modern society sort of game. I'm intrigued.
I love this game.
This game fucking rules! Also, any game that allows me to immediately come in with, this game is about how much, this game allows me to talk about how much I hate capitalism.
Yeah. No, there's definitely, you could definitely, get an anti-capitalist vibe from this game, and that rules a lot.
Yeah.
It's super interesting.
There's
There's so many different themes you can pull from it, and it's kind of like you said, disjointed, which I really feel like Mortis Ghost, when writing this, didn't have an actual end goal, or it didn't have anything concrete in mind. Was just going with things that seemed to work together, you know.
And yeah, I feel like that is very obvious, but it allows it to be the kind of art that I enjoy, which is very messy, but very much embracing the mess.
Yes. And the audience can mold it into whatever they like. They can get whatever they want out of it. And I love that. I love that shit. It's in that way. It's a lot like Yume Nikki to me, despite having way more actual dialogue compared to Yume Nikki.
It's definitely got more dialogue, but that doesn't mean it's a clearer game. It's
no.
It is 100% opaque as shit, and I love that about it. The Silent Hill influence is very strong on this one, and it's so cool. And how's the cat with all that? All that what? All that jazz? You like jazz? I'm doing good though. How are y'all? How are y'all?
Oh
God, I've been in a Lynchian surrealist mood in general lately.
Oh yeah.
And anytime I see something that's even a little bit ambiguous, I'm oh, it's just my favorite. It's just my favorite soap opera, Twin Peaks.
Yeah.
Unironically though, Twin Peaks is one of those things that still actively inspires me to this day.
I'm watching the rest of season 1 tomorrow.
Yes.
I'm excited.
Yes, good.
It's very interesting because I'm at the point where I stopped watching it a few years ago. I did enjoy what I watched of it a few years ago. It's so slow paced that I didn't feel a drive to continue watching it.
That's understandable.
But the first episode I was hooked, and then the next couple episodes I was kind of where is this going? Is this going anywhere? What is happening? And so the rest of the season I haven't seen any of it, so I'm really excited to see where the fuck it goes. But I truly I appreciate it a lot more because I know who David Lynch is now. Because I've been watching videos and interviews with him, and I feel knowing David Lynch actually helps you enjoy his work a lot more.
Yeah, I getcha. Let's see, even if the player doesn't have the full picture yet, at this point in the game is not exactly subtle about presenting the idea that Batter is clearly not the good guy here. Oh, that's been obvious from the first zone.
Oh yeah.
When
he was it's my sacred duty to purify the world, it's oh, you're fucked up.
Yeah, I also just have anytime somebody says shit like that, maybe it's the religious trauma, but it's oh god, as soon as somebody says that, I immediately shrivel up and shiver. I'm ugh.
Yeah.
You and I both grew up in the church, we know this.
I know this.
feel like Pee Wee Herman is facing Muhammad Ali in his prime with all this pollen. Oh god. I added to the counter for that one, Gil. +1.
Honestly, that made me laugh. So,
It
like,
did.
if you were in
It
my
did make
chat,
me laugh.
if it
And
were
that would
my
get a
land,
+1. That would get a +1 for me. Batter visits Lake Mungo. Oh my god, Lake Mungo is such a good movie.
I love that movie. What a. I mean, I won't talk about like what they do in that movie because that would be spoilers immediately.
Yeah, I feel like if you are into horror at all, you owe it to yourself to watch Lake Mungo.
Mm-hmm.
And even
Especially if you like slow burn sort of shit.
yeah, have you seen Noroi?
No, but I want to. I've heard it's great. That's found footage, right?
Yeah, it is. It
Yeah.
is. Noroi is so fucking much. I adore it. Ooh, here we go.
We watched quite a bit of mockumentary slash found footage films in my Discord for a bit because Axe was recommending a bunch of stuff and hosting some movie nights. We watched that that Korean found footage
Gonejang?
documentary. That one, yeah.
Wait. What are you? Oh, this is your line.
What are you doing?
I am meowing at the top of my lungs, pretending the echoes belong to someone. Someone I used to know. Have you seen my dear brother?
That's what was on top of the library. I'm sorry. I heard the cat meowing and I was like, do you have a cat in your room?
Not
No,
yet.
that's just a real cat.
Yeah. Train to Busan is a pretty good movie. It's not a mockumentary, but I think it's pretty good. It's not, and I also wouldn't call it that much of a horror movie. It's much more of like an action thriller, but it is also a zombie movie.
That's so fun. I want to make a mockumentary about the theater so bad.
Yes. Oh.
As in, like, do like fake ghost shit
Yeah.
to get people interested in the theater, because that's the most common question we ever get asked is it haunted? Yes, it's haunted. Everywhere is haunted.
Everywhere is
Like-
every fucking place you've ever been to is haunted.
That's the least interesting thing about the building. I'm sorry.
Yeah, like I would also see that. I also will admit that like I watched a lot of mockumentary found footage horror last year, especially stuff from the director of fucking Noroi. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Oh shit.
Whoa.
Whales.
The whales are gone. We purified them.
We have purified them, unfortunately. Yeah, like, human brains look for patterns and look for reasoning in the empty spaces, even when it may not even exist.
Yeah.
And there's something powerful about that to me.
Yeah. Reminds me of Kitty Horror Show's Anatomy.
Yeah, the house is alive.
That shit. Yeah, no, like, I remember, I think I didn't cry on stream, but, like, after I played Anatomy the first time, that fucking, like, speech at the end of the game about the basement filling with bile, because it feels like it's been abandoned, made me think of the theater, because the basement has a problem with leaking. No matter what we do, it leaks all the time, and it's like, no, baby, you aren't abandoned. No.
I admittedly
cried thinking about it.
I admittedly cried after playing Anatomy, but also it was a combination of Anatomy does one of my biggest actual IRL fears, which is being completely alone in the dark in a place I do not know. Like really well, but also like the speech at the end. my basement when I was a kid, like one of the houses we lived in, that because like we luckily had some decent landlords and got into some decent rent control, but that doesn't mean the places we lived in were good. It just means that, you know, we could afford to be on food stamps and be in the same place. But it was like the big thing with that was our basements used to flood every single time it would rain, and it just makes me think like we drove by that place when I was visiting family over the holidays, because like my twin brother lives down the street from where we grew up, and then it's just like it's abandoned. And it makes me think that it's like even when we were living in there, it never felt, you know, anything more than transient. And now the transience of time has taken its toll on it.
I'm emotional about buildings again.
God, I can't wait until I become emotionally attached to whatever fucking house we end up buying.
Taking a closer look at this secretary. It looks okay, so it has like, you know, markings on it like it's being prepped for surgery.
It does.
Which I find very interesting.
I find that very interesting, yeah. We got incision markings going on.
Yeah, that was the word I was looking for. Is it exposed brains?
It might be.
Or it kind of looks like fucked up teeth to me.
Could be teeth, could be brain. I am willing to...
It's more likely brain.
Yeah, I'm willing to admit potentially brain, because it's like, you know, it's surgery related.
I like that. You know what? I wonder what the off wiki has to say about the secretaries.
What does it have to
I haven't
say?
looked that up yet.
What does it have to say about foreskin?
I'm gonna edit one of the off entries to be about circumcision. Alright.
Listen, the meat cutting diagrams are very good. Listen, I know. Ow. We're not talking about the Downhill Fan Wiki again. Why not? Why not?
It's funny.
It's very funny.
I love every time this ever comes up in conversation, there's at least one person who's like, what? And I'm like, how have you not heard of this yet? What do you mean?
What do you mean you don't know about the Silent Hill Fan Wiki controversy about fucking circumcision?
All secretary competences are related to math.
They are, yeah.
A natural logarithm, the inverse function to the exponential function, blah 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 blah, math.
Yeah, divide by 0, etc.
Divide by 0, yeah.
Which means that alpha is the closest thing we have to a secretary, I think, because it deals with strings.
Yeah. Yeah, I forget. I think it's Omega has the photography themed competences.
Yes.
Was it Epsilon that has like, is it movie themed or something else?
Yeah, it's
It's
theater.
play themed. Okay, theater. Yeah. Speaking of theaters.
Speaking of theaters, so many things are going on my screen. What do you want to know?
How many things? How many things? I am here to explain the things. I'm on the Wik right now.
You are on the Wikipedia, the John Wikipedia.
I'm on the John Wikipedia. The Wikipedia doesn't explain their appearances at all. It just explains, you know, their battle stuff having to do with math, which them being called secretaries makes sense. So I think it's all it's up to us. It's up to us to figure it out.
It might be. What's the joke?
Oh, one of the concept arts. Oh, the concept art is like luchador masks. So maybe that's where the one on the map. Wait, no, I see it now. It looks like a luchador mask. I see it.
It does look like a luchador mask.
It makes sense now. Why though? Why luchador mask?
Okay, what's the joke? The joke is, I'm gonna add this to the counter, a joke about beating off. Why peppered steak? Because, not this battle theme, but the standard battle theme is called pepper steak.
Oh no, I wonder if we're gonna hear pepper steak ever again in the game.
We will.
Oh no! Will we? But the zone is purified.
This zone is purified.
Yeah, I'm like, I can't remember if pepper steak plays in Zone 4 is the thing.
Oh, fuck. Were you fighting... Was that an SCP you were fighting just a moment ago? No, it was a secretary.
It was a secretary
Or-
dividing us by 0!
Yeah, or are you the SCP?
Not that hard to understand.
Yes, and no. We are the Batter. We are on a mission of purity, joined by our 3 purity rings.
Yeah, Alpha, Omega, and Epsilon.
Yeah.
Yeah, just roll with it. Just roll with it, creatures.
Creatures, you
Just roll with it.
Yeah, we kind of just gotta roll with it.
Yeah. No, Off is a very, very abstract, esoteric game.
It is.
Did you get to the end of Zone 3?
No.
Oh, okay.
I was going to
There is... I was gonna say, there is a secret boss, but you have to get to the end of Zone 3 and get the item for it. If you wanted to check out this... Because Zone 4 is literally all that's left of the main game, and it's not very long.
Gotcha. Of course this is the game I had to stumble upon YouTube playing while having a headache. I'm sorry? Question mark?
I mean, you can watch something else, it's fine.
Yeah. Like, there will be VODs. And this game is complex.
Yeah. We won't judge you.
Yeah.
I
would-
might a little bit. I'm just kidding, I'm not.
I'm not that
I'm
judgmental.
totally joking.
I'm judgmental normally, but I'm not that judgmental about this. I will judge people for not tuning into the Simple Series game, where, you know, you just had a bunch of anime girl titties with mahjong, but, you know, I will actually not judge anybody for skipping out on that. Like, I didn't even want to play the anime titty mahjong game.
I don't want to play anime titty mahjong. Well, no, I don't. Mostly because the mahjong. I don't know how to play it.
Yeah, I used to at one point in time, and then sure did stop playing for a long while, and now I forgot, and now I'm playing Yakuza 7, well, Yakuza 0 in my off time, so I have to relearn. It's not required, but it's still fun.
It's like a mini game.
Yeah.
Well, isn't Yakuza like mostly mini games?
Yes. There's in fact even fishing in Yakuza.
I need to play it, but I don't want to sink that much time into a game series.
There's so much to it.
Are you saying titties are mandatory? Yeah.
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 I have them.
Man, these guys suck.
These guys suck.
And it's not like you've been avoiding battles. You, like, fought, like, every enemy in Zone 3.
I did.
Not everyone, but you fought a lot of them.
Yeah, like, damn, can I have some titties? Maybe. If you want. I'm not gonna stop you.
Did you know this game has titties?
This game does have titties.
It does.
Wait, is this... Yeah, that's Zone 2. So, back to Zone 3 we go.
The save boxes, they heal you, right?
They do.
Okay.
So, I'm tempted to just, like, keep wandering for a tiny bit, seeing if I can get into some encounters close to the save box.
Yeah. That was gonna be my suggestion, which is not, like, terribly fun to watch, but I guess it gives us room to just chat.
It does. It gives us room to just fucking talk for a bit, like, and we're
Because there's a lot to talk about.
Titties are kind of meh. I like mine, but, like, not everybody needs to like theirs, and, in fact, there are procedures you can do to get rid of them.
Yeah.
Yeetus the Titus.
God, I wish that were me.
Understandable. I wish there was, like, some sort of easy tit trade program, you know? Like...
Yeah! That'd be so cool.
That would be actually sick. Like, okay, many moons ago, I officiated a now partner's wedding. And, which is already, like, a fucking, like, topic in and of itself if you don't know. But...
Huh.
I, at said wedding, ended up, like, hanging out with a bunch of trans mask folks. And then they were all just like, Proxy, do you just want our tits? Please?
Yeah.
Please? And the answer was, yeah.
Yeah. I have been blessed with a small amount of tit as a trans mask person, so
Yeah.
I am thankful for that.
See.
Though I still want to get like, top surgery someday.
I understand that for sure. Like,
Yeah. I wonder if there's like any like poison resistant armor or anything.
probably none that I can get right now because everything's fucking purified.
Where Zachary is.
I wonder if Zachary has set up shop in Zone 0.
Probably. I think you might be onto something. You might be onto something.
Field map? World map?
Zachary.
Zachary.
Actually, you unlocked the boss. How the fuck?
What? What?
I don't know what you have to do to open the boss.
Ignore
Oh,
Why all is so distressing? I'm never hungry. Alright, I'll stretch real quick.
stretch.
Stretch.
I'll also get up. I'll get up and stretch.
Yeah, I've been stretching hungry since about 45 minutes. Do you know where your ligaments are?
No.
Me neither.
Oh,
I nearly failed anatomy in high school. Think of something beautiful really hard and maybe you'll see it tomorrow.
who are you?
Like, for example, a beautiful day with a huge ducky. A very distressing one.
What are you doing here?
Let us not lose any time to useless introductions. Let's dance together, my dearest friend.
I love her.
Oh my
Titties!
titties.
Titties!
Titties.
She has like no titties, but
No. But
I
also they're out.
cosplayed as her. Oh good. Oh good. Oh good. Sucre.
Sucre.
So there was a fun little fan theory with Sugar, which is her name. Sucre. That's funny that they just kept her name as Sucre. Because in the translation I played, her name was Sugar. Anyway, the fan theory being that Sugar is basically Enoch's daughter. That's why her name is Sugar, because he is the, ruler of that element. He's the one who created it. Oh, awesome, you killed the dummies. Yay.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Think of something beautiful. Think of me. Well, okay. I'm thinking of myself. What am I
Hell
not?
yeah.
What am I not thinking of myself? Okay, mostly. This just in: local VTuber obsessed with herself.
No way. Whoa.
One local VTuber allowed to have ego?
Oh, the other reason people made the connection between Sugar and Enoch is in concept art for Sugar, she has the little dots at the corners of her mouth, like Enoch does.
Ah, gotcha.
It's like the frog mouth sort of deal, but I think that's just part of Mortis's Mortis ghost style.
I think so, yeah. That does make sense. But also,
Yeah.
I can see both. Such an interesting side boss to just run into. And
Yeah, no, I don't remember at all, now, what the requirements are to open up access to Sugar. I have a beautiful memory about cosplaying Sugar. I have a few. She was one of my favorite cosplays because it was so comfortable. It's so comfortable to as weird as it sounds, to have X's over my nipples and just walk around like that. I was wearing a bra because I couldn't actually do that because that's against policy at conventions.
it is, yeah.
So that you can't show that much boob. And just walk around barefoot, which is probably not a good idea at an anime convention. But whatever. It was comfortable. I was comfy.
Yeah.
And there were a lot of off cosplayers at the time. I saw somebody who was Zachary, with the frog mask, and it was the mask was just barely fitting over his face, just barely, which made it funnier to me.
Oh, hell
And
yeah.
I see him walk past me and look at me for a second, and he just says in a really heavy French accent, "Sucre." So that's why I say "sucre" when I see her.
Fucking incredible. Oh,
Another
God.
funny memory when I cosplayed her, is I cosplayed her the second half of the day. The first half I had to be Jeff the Kid for a panel, from Soul Eater.
Right.
And so then it was really funny dressing in all black to dressing in all white.
Oh, that is actually a fun dichotomy.
Yeah. And you know, I was in Florida. It was incredibly hot, so it was very that was another reason it was very comfortable, is because it wasn't hot. And I ran into my roommate like while I was dressed as her, and he was like, "Oh, that's really cool. Like you made yourself look monochromatic like that." Oh, TTS. Oh.
BTS?
TTS? TT? Oh. Oh.
Sure.
TTS. Loaf did not want to say.
Loaf did not want to speak French.
Wow. Oh no, you died.
I
She
did.
killed you. I do, like... You gotta be... Like, Zachary has to be there.
Yeah, I gotta get items. So, not down
Just
there.
not there. No. Maybe to the right?
Maybe to the right. Let's take a look.
Yes.
Yay!
Yeah.
It's been some time now since I've seen Pablo. I hope he's doing well.
Pablo is the name of the judge, if you didn't gather that.
Gotcha.
Uh-huh.
Makes sense. Also,
What was I saying? I missed it. I lost it. That's what I meant to say.
it's all good.
What were you gonna say? I'm sorry.
I forget.
Oh! Okay, my story of my friend running into me and being like, "Oh wow, you look so monochromatic. That's so cool. That's so cool that you would like paint yourself white like that to make you look more like the character, more monochromatic like the character." And I just kind of like frowned, and he was like, "You didn't paint yourself white, did you?" And I was like, "No."
Oh my god.
I'm just that white.
Just that pale.
I'm just that pale.
Oh my god. I'm sorry if that's also fucking hilarious.
Oh, it was really funny. I thought it was hilarious. I still have parts of my sugar cosplay. I could probably share them in the Discord.
Yeah.
I wore yellow contact lenses. Even though you couldn't see my eyes because her hair covers her eyes. Funi, why are you white? Sometimes people are born white.
Oh my god, you can't just ask why someone is white. That, for those of y'all in the audience who do not understand, that is a fucking line from Mean Girls.
Hmm?
That is...
Oh. Ugh.
God, white are you? You know? Yeah, I sure am. Perhaps to the shock of nobody around me. I'm a dumb white bitch.
Incredible.
Let's see. Oh yeah, right. Puzzles. But then bring me back down here. Spoon,
Yeah.
why are you white?
I actually have a few stories of the same nature of people commenting on my whiteness.
Oh god.
This is awful, but it's funny. It's not awful, but so I used to work at Epcot, and in Epcot there is this thing called the World Showcase, and they have pavilions that represent different countries around the world. Now, when the World Showcase first started out, each pavilion was kind of a vague area of the world. So, Scandinavia, you know, that kind, like, more vague areas. Until they were able to get, like, a deal made with a specific country from that area and do a college program for them. And I don't know what the fuck happened, because there is a pavilion, like an Africa pavilion, the entire fucking continent. All the other pavilions got countries, but the African outpost did not. So it just ended up being like a place where you can get like soda, basically, and face paint, which is where I was. And they ended up doing like the college program for people in like different countries across Africa for Animal Kingdom instead. So that may be why they didn't do that for the African outpost. I don't know the actual specifics. Anyway, I worked in the African outpost, and every fucking day I had guests come up and ask me why I was white.
Oh my fucking god.
Like, and I had to tell them, I just had to tell them, I mean, well, first off, there are white people in Africa. Second off, this pavilion is not a specific country. So we just kind of have everybody work here. It's not...
Oh my god.
And it was so awkward every time. And then I'd have to explain to middle-aged people every fucking day, Africa is not a country. It's a continent. And they go, oh, I see. But the funniest iteration of this story is well, it's not even like that, is like kind of a separate story. But while I was working in this same area, somebody like saw me from far away and like zeroed in on me and came over, and we had our name tags that said where we were from. And I'm from Florida, so it said it on my name tag. And this woman comes up, looks at my name tag, and is like, "Oh, you're from Florida," and was like, "You are very pale to be from Florida."
Oh
I was
my
like,
god.
Cool.
Cool, thanks! Cool, thanks! I wasn't self-conscious about it before! No, I totally was.
I've never been self-conscious about it. It's just a funny experience that it causes.
It's just, holy shit.
I'm sorry, Gil's comment made me like cry laughing. I have a tear in my eye.
God.
It's not a country.
It's
a continent.
Thanks, Alan Wake.
Thanks, Alan Wake.
What would we do without your wisdom, Alan?
I think that's my favorite. That's my favorite part of Alan Wake is the line, "It's not a lake, it's an ocean." That's the stupidest fucking line. I love it. I told so many stories while you were fighting Sugar.
It's all good. We are in the midst of fighting Sugar still, and I can imagine this is gonna take me a while. Hi, honey. Now that was the laziest joke. True. I'll say, well, hi. Dweeb. Let's see. I am entirely convinced that all I need to do is just keep wailing with these attacks, and eventually she'll go down. In time.
I did the right thing taking out her dummies.
Yeah.
The dummies like heal her and shit. Or something.
That makes sense. Like, whenever something summons a large amount of ads in an RPG, I'm immediately like, okay, where's my AoE? I need to take care of this immediately.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get you a special home run. And then let's see, we got ourselves some golden flesh that's going onto the batter. Delicious.
You're trying to think of like if there's a commonality between all of the themes going on with all the add-ons.
I'm trying to think so too. Like, we've got programming, theater, and photography.
I guess they could all be considered art.
Yeah, because
My first thought was like performance, but not if photography, not that much, but
yeah, like out of all of them, I would consider photography not to be a performing art, but it is still an art that you can add an element of performance to.
so trying to think like how this would correlate to like the batter. The batter is like he's a baseball guy.
Yeah, like I wonder. Also, Keeble
Honestly,
says,
I'm just
hi,
thinking out loud.
Hi, Keeble. Tell Keeble I say hi and that they're great.
People, hi. Hi, people.
Woke.
Woke.
Okay, Omega's furious now, so... Please, I'm so sorry, girl. I just need you to die already. I don't know how much... I don't know how much HP you have, but...
All her attacks are also in French.
Yeah, and they're all like desserts.
Well, except hard caramel.
Except hard caramel, yeah. But I bet, you know, of course, given everything that is originally French. Alright, so that one's now furious, but also, we can now revive you.
The Jokerification of Omega.
Jokerification of Omega.
Oh.
Burning string. We have an ad break, yeah, but we're also just kind of vibing while dealing with this nightmare.
I have good news about the origin of the word caramel. Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
It's French.
Caramel.
Caramel.
French is fucking nonsense.
They don't say caramel.
No, they don't.
I have... People could say words however they want, but I remember somebody getting really mad at me for calling a Caramello chocolate bar a Caramello chocolate bar. They were like, it's Carmelo, and I was like, there's another A in there. Fuck you. I'm saying Caramello. Fuck you, it flows better. Carmelo, shut up.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Who do you think you are, Carmelo Anthony? Come on.
Fuck off.
Like... Alright, here is my question to you, since you have the wiki open.
Oh boy.
How much HP does she have?
Does it tell you when you scan her?
No,
Oh.
because she's a boss.
In battle. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Okay, it doesn't tell me. How much HP does Sugar Off have? Oh, cool. Did not get anything I wanted.
Oh no, I think you might.
Thanks, Google.
So speaking of French,
Strongest-
read anything from Foucault? Yeah. And also, if Keeble wants to get in the chat, Keeble can also talk about Foucault.
12,000 HP.
12,000? We're gonna be here a while.
How much do you think you've taken?
Probably like half of it. This is absolutely extra boss level difficulty.
Yeah. You can do it.
Hopefully you can keep talking our ears off. I mean, y'all stuck with me. This is like basically what being in one of my RPG streams is like.
Yeah. I mean, it is an RPG.
Yeah. Hello, Eric James. Welcome, welcome. And you're online?
Hello.
Wow. Imagine being online.
Holy shit.
Incredible. We don't even have to deal with, like, tying up the phone line.
I'm trying to think of like other aspects of the cosplay that I had. The way I did the dummies is I got like string and I got these shatterproof ornaments during Christmas once. So they were essentially just, you know, plastic. I still have them, I think. I need to find them and just take pictures of them. It was fun drawing on them because I just drew their faces like with Sharpie. And I got gold ones to match with the yellow background. And she's got like weird rope going on. What's great about Off is like the sprites are so like what the fuck is going on, so you can like interpret it however you want. So I had these white capri pants, and I just got a bunch of white shoelaces, and I tied them together, and then wrapped them around my waist.
Oh, fuck yeah. That's actually sick as hell. And, okay,
It worked?
Well, I think that this is over.
No. Oh. Madness.
Madness and palsy.
Oh no. Sugar. Pure again.
Here again.
Pure. We could save it.
We can save the run. We can save the run.
We could save the run. No! Fuck. At this point, I'm like, if you want, you could just make a separate save and try to fight Sugar later.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
If there's time after.
If there
Zone
is
4.
time, yeah. We should probably get to Zone 4 since we've been doing this for an hour.
Yeah, that's fine.
Enter the room.
That's a Silent Hill reference. Zone 4 of the room.
Zone 4 of the room.
I already mentioned that, but
Yeah. Chapter 5, Silent Hill 4.
the room. Oh, I love this song. Pay attention to this song. Specifically, when it changes.
I'm already
notice.
digging it. This music just makes me think also of a very nice compliment one of my songs got recently, which is, in a positive way, this sounds like an anxiety attack in musical form.
Fuck yes.
Oh, let me clear my notepad.
I can't remember if this is actually used for a puzzle, but it wouldn't hurt to write it down.
Yeah. Because I mean, I remember it being used for a puzzle before.
Oh yeah.
Smiley face.
Happy. B. It's the same day.
Oh yeah, I think you were voicing them.
I don't like this place very much. It's a good thing that Papa is here. Today we played together. He gave me a comic. He told me that I was ill, so I take pills.
Oh! Did you notice how the music changed?
Yeah.
It's the same song, but in reverse.
Oh. Bear.
I fucking love it so much.
We're ready to fight some bears.
This is hot girl.
It's so good. It's so buzzy.
Beers.
Bears.
But I do like in both versions of the song, you can hear the reversed, like, instruments.
Yeah. This reminds me of a Sinister card game. Which Sinister card game? Is it Inscription?
And I do like that both versions of the song still have that, like, buzzy synth.
It's really good. Also, oh.
It's sad now. Oh.
Hold up.
There. It's inanimate.
Oh, here we go.
I don't like the pills. Interesting. It's the same day. Oh, Eve shit.
Eve shit. Let's go. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, the batter has a madness. Oh no.
Not anymore, he doesn't. Now he does.
Damn.
Okay, how's it going?
Trash.
And hello, Voidlord.
Trash man. I love that name. Trash man.
Trash Bandy. Very
Trash
good.
man.
I love
Nice.
the loudness that happens whenever a whole bunch of sound effects layer on top of each other like that.
Yeah.
And the Bambi of trash.
Yeah.
Start eating garbage. Well, let's see. Now it's time to heal. Using some of these lower tier healing items.
Yeah, it looks like they don't disappear after you kill them.
You don't, yeah. Need to draw a dear version of Kay eating trash. Yes, you do. Also, Trash Bambi, Kay, absolutely fucking fantastic artist. Looking stuff.
Hell yeah.
But now it's time to grind a tiny bit. Only a tiny bit, though. I wouldn't do that to all of y'all. Oh yeah, Guild Possum, absolutely trash eating game. I have like constantly in my brain referred to like to opossums as just trash cats.
Yeah.
But that's not fair to possums. They are very much, you know, they are such scared little creatures.
We still are cats, to be fair.
You know what? That is so true. I'm sorry, the vine boom will always get me. Hi, Abby. I need to see the new regime and also hi, welcome.
God. Speaking of April Fool's shenanigans, because that was an April Fool's redeem.
It
that
was,
just
yeah.
Retained. I was thinking, like, so yesterday I did that creepypasta stream where I just read bad creepypastas. One was good. And I was like going in like, maybe I'll want to read more creepypastas at a later date. And after I finished the stream, I was like, no. No. I feel like some of my blood was stolen.
Who took your blood?
Sonic.exe took my blood.
Sonic.
That shit is rancid.
Shit is rank. Shit is whack. Like,
It's worse than I thought it would be.
Sonic.exe. This is hot girl shit. This is hot girl.
Oh. This is hot girl shit.
Inquisitive Brave, thank you for the follow, and oh my god, wait, hold on, we have a raid?
Easy breezy.
Easy, breezy, cheesy. Oh my god. I'll give you a shout out, Breezy. How are you doing today? Welcome on in, those of you who don't know me, I'm Toxic Lunch Cat, and no part of our streamer. Welcome to the Cat Cafe, where I bring you the most interesting games straight from the source. Today, we are finishing up the RPG Maker game off, being played off a Steam Deck. Thank you, Trash Bambi, for the follow. Thank you, Kay, for the follow. Really appreciate it. And what are you up to today, Breezy? What are you up to? Welcome to Cat. I'm also joined by my pal, Spoonie.
Ah! Hi. That's all I have to say.
Yeah. You know, connoisseur of all things creepy and wet.
Yup. That's me.
There we go. We got the fucking guest shout out. There we go. It's fully on a command that anybody can use at any time. And
Moist.
holes.
Where's the creepy wet hole emote? Hang on.
Yeah, where is the creepy wet hole?
I don't remember what I named it. I'll find it. Hold on.
There we
Why
go.
aren't my emotes first?
Because you're on my channel?
That's true. It's creepy. What? In the hole. That's
I
terrifying.
loved turning my head to see the chat as soon as it transferred over to hole.
Good. Hello,
How-
Easy Breezy.
Breezy, how is Mass Effect treating you?
Oh, fuck yeah.
Everyone needs that emote. Everybody does. It's so true.
Everybody needs a creepy wet hole.
I mean, some may call me a creepy wet hole already.
Oh! Oh, God. It's weird to think that Mass Effect is an old game. That's weird.
It's so... Oh god, my brain.
I was like, oh, that game came out like 2 years ago. No.
Yeah. You have like, you know, 4 or 5 of them or something. Just yesterday, it seems like 1080p was like, whoa! And mean, I am also of the firm opinion that we did not need to go beyond 1080p.
Yeah.
Like, 4K is meant, like, everybody's like, oh, I can tell, like, I can easily tell the difference between 4K and actual thing. You can look at comparisons side by sides, but that's about it.
God. Egrets has controversial opinions about what's retro, but Mass Effect is it? For me, the retro things have to be at least like 20 years old. But I guess Mass Effect is almost 20 years old.
In 2 years,
and I
it'll
feel
be
like
20
if it's...
years old.
Oh no.
That means Cameo Elements of Power is going to be a retro title this year.
Oh.
That was an Xbox 360 launch title.
Oh.
I know, I'm also old.
Off is almost retro.
Off is almost retro, yeah. Also, oh my god. Retro or classic or whatever word you want to use, I getcha. I miss 90s Dream Filter on TVs. I don't need to see everyone's pores. I don't need to see everybody's pores. I don't need to see every little speck of film grain on Lawrence of Arabia.
No.
And also, I do think that 4K for professional stuff, that makes sense. Like, consumer grade 4K is something that does not make sense to me. Like, it just straight up doesn't. Like, especially given the fact that a lot of monitors and televisions nowadays have frame smoothing, like, automatically on, which just artificially creates new frames and makes things look like shit. Also, MamXIQ, thank you for the follow. I'm also well past retro, let's be real about that. I'm 34 in a month. Literally a month from today, actually. Holy shit.
Wow.
I am young. Adding pixels back.
Getting older is fine. I'm excited to be old.
I'm excited for grays to start coming in for me. I'm sure that if I didn't dye my hair as much as I do, the grays would be coming in.
I have like a streak of gray hair.
Hell yeah.
Honestly. And it's kind of awesome. It kind of makes my red streak make sense.
Yeah. Also, 34 on May 3rd? Fuck yeah, I'm a day older than you youngin'. Yeah, like, I also enjoy just, like, salt and pepper look in general, but also, I know that I'll gray, like, really gracefully, since, like... Here's the thing that people don't tell you about transition until usually after you start transitioning, which is, chances are you're gonna look like one of your parents. You're gonna look like, say you're on T, you're gonna look more like your dad. Say you're on T, you're gonna look more like your mom. I definitely look a lot like my mother did when she was in her 30s.
That's so cool though.
Yeah. Proxy confirmed to be a hag, yes. I'm a swamp. Oh my god. Tammy, that is some serious ADHD moment, and I understand that perfectly.
Speaking of HRT making you look like parents, I had this realization while watching Breaking Bad. This is related, I swear. Where I was like, I think I may have mentioned on one of these streams that I was like, or maybe it was my stream. I don't know. The wires are crossing. I went to Target recently, and there was this like button up that was like orange, and it had like patterns of like cow skulls and like Marlboro cigarettes and cactuses, and I was like, this is the most Hank Schrader shirt I've ever seen. I want it. And I kept thinking about it. I was like, I just want to dress like Hank Schrader. I think my transition goals are Hank Schrader now. And I was like, wait a minute. Hey, wait a minute. Hank Schrader is just my dad. Fuck!
Hello, Axe. Welcome. What's going on in this game? That's a fucking loaded question. Go ahead.
What's going on currently, or just what's going on in general?
Yeah, like, in general, we're playing as we are playing as the player who... Why is my... Oh, I
The
see.
puppeteer
My
of the batter.
Yeah, we are the puppeteer of the batter. Give me a second. My throw shit actually crashed in the background.
Oh no!
So I have to reset that up. 1 second, chat. But while we're doing that, basically... Hold on. What is the joke? The game title is off.
Think about it.
Think about it.
Think about it. We are completing the game off tonight.
Yeah, what's another word for completing a game? It wouldn't be a stream without any scuff. There we go. And let's see.
I hope my typing isn't coming through too
it's
bad.
not,
If it is. Okay, cool.
Ow.
Nice.
I have heard the joke quite possibly every time someone streams this game. Yep. It's only been said 4 times today. Oh, here we go.
Papa said that we'll go play outside tomorrow.
Or maybe the emphasis was supposed to be more play outside tomorrow. Like that. The chapters are going backwards.
They are going backwards. I was like... Starting at chapter 5 was a very interesting thing, because I didn't remember the game being divided into chapters. Okay.
Oh. Time has passed. Or has gone backward?
No, I think it's gone forward. Because the previous one was February 11th.
Yeah.
The door
is open. I was about to say something really fucking dumb. I was about to say, I wonder if this is based off PT.
The big mystery.
No! PT is based off this.
Yup.
Hey, you down there, come closer. Hey, little one, I'm stuck. Can you help me get out of here? Suppose not. If you go look for someone to help me, I'll make you some cake. It'll be delicious, you will see. And we'll tell each other jokes. Go find help, I beg you. Don't stay here looking at me like that. Go find help, please. I'll make you some cake.
Okay, GLaDOS.
Okay, bud.
Okay, GLaDOS.
Okay, GLaDOS. The tall mister.
What's this? Oh. Scary.
Yo.
Oh, Dodon. I think I was Dodon.
You were, yeah. It's 9 o'clock.
Alright. Hang on. No time for sip. Finally, somebody. Somebody, you would think. There's nobody left on Earth anymore. Finally. Either way, I'm glad to see you, my boy. I got bitten by a cow. The pain is difficult to bear. I thought it was a cow. Also, it has been 9 o'clock for a while now.
Reed, why would you do that?
9 in the afternoon.
How bear. Hard to rearrange letters of off to make the different words, but my brain is trying very hard. I understand that.
Oof.
The most deadly animal in the UK. Cows.
I don't like that at all. What are you doing here, by the way? This isn't really a place for you. Ah! No, for God's sake, don't cry. Everything's okay, come on, calm down. Here, dry your tears with my coat. Wow, Dodon's really nice. This is only the beginning. It can only get better from here. Come now. Don't you want to be a nice boy and try to find something for me? I'd like to know what day it is, since it will have been today for a long time soon, won't it? I was bitten by a cow. It would be better for me to stay here and rest. Don't you want to be a deer to go find out what day it is? Yes, somehow.
Oh, I'll go find it. I'll go find you your date, buddy.
I hear the game is based off of Super Batter Up for the SNES. Probably.
Yeah, this game is actually based off of this little known game called Final Fantasy.
Yeah, actually. Real. It was one of the inspirations that they said. Hey, that's a calendar page, right? Give it here. Actually, it doesn't really matter. It isn't that day anymore anyway, I suppose. Your mother? Don't worry, she'll come back soon. She just went to see the new world. She's a very important person, you know. Once she is back, she will restart all of this. Everything will work again. We will rebuild everything with the power of our bare hands. No exhaustion shall stop us. We will be the builders of the future. It's going to be good, you'll see. We'll ride a pedalo together. Have you ridden a pedalo before? Ah, it's great, you'll see. Here, take this in the meantime. I don't think I will need it anymore. Thank you for the calendar.
Book with an unreadable title has been found. A Wednesday has been found.
Wednesday.
Equipment that protects you from harmful ground.
A slowed down version of Clockwork.
Yeah. God, this is
Groups.
fucking with me a lot.
What, the music or like
The music.
what's on? Okay.
The bird.
Japhet.
Japhet.
Should I be Japhet or you want to be Japhet? I know we kind of bounce back and forth.
I think I'll do Japhet this time.
Okay.
What is that under your arm? Is it a book? What? A big mister stuck in a hole? Calm down, I do not understand a bit of what you are telling me. If you hand me the book, I will agree to go help your friend.
Yes!
Super neat! Well, let us go see
I
what
love
we
that
can
translation. Sorry.
do. Super neat.
Super neat.
Super neat! Let us see what we can do to help that big mister. Meow!
Meow.
Meow!
No, the Biao works for this really well. Biao. Free him.
Free him.
Oh, Jafet.
Voila, the big mister is free. We are waiting for you in the cottage in the west of the canyon. Meet us down there and be careful not to fall. A Saturday has been found. It increases agility.
I feel like super neat may have affected my vernacular permanently, and that is why I say neat all the time.
It's very good though.
I just remember playing the last time I played this, and Jafet, super neat!
Thank you, boy. I see we can count on you.
Thank you for the book. In these times of misery, it is a very precious treasure.
And what a clever little rascal we have here.
Maybe we could keep you company while you wait for your mother.
We could talk about the weather, about the world, and about fate.
Perhaps we will even dare already sketch out the maps for the countries that will be ours.
What do you think, little one?
A future where every one of us will be the guardian of a universal happiness.
Where every man will have work to do and actively participate in maintaining harmony.
Where you may dream of a happier life at any moment, and where our sons can feel the same hope we do.
Of course, you do not understand this much of this grown-up talk. Perhaps you will have fast forgotten this handful of words, the first stars of light in the shade of the world.
So go on out, have fun, make the most of this new land which will soon be reborn from its still warm ashes.
You don't have time to lose to the lyrical remarks of three crazy utopists.
A secret day has been found.
A secret day.
Hey!
Ooh, there you go.
Let's go.
I'm not sure if you can, like, go back after you enter the room. I'm not sure. But, to go, like, fight Sugar. But maybe, if there's gonna be there has to be a red block at some point.
There has to be.
Maybe toward the end. I think there was one more thing you could check on that map, actually.
I think so. But also,
Yeah, save. Yeah, good point.
I'll save that block and this block. So that way I can always reload the save and come back.
Yes. Good call.
Let's see. Lobster. Oh, hold on.
Is it the sun?
Mama.
Mama.
Hello, Mama. Papa left, I don't like him anyways. I hope you'll be back soon. I made 3 friends today. The tall mister told me that he'd take me to ride a pedalo and that we'd all work together to build the world. The little bird told me that he'd show me the sky and the clouds and that I wouldn't have to be scared ever again. The big mister told me he'd make me some cake. Circles. Today was a good day.
Circles.
I would like you to come back soon.
Oh.
Oh!
Oh.
Like I said, they're never, like, explicitly clear with anything, but you can piece together things in your own way. And it's fucking great!
This is so good, but also holy shit.
Yeah,
What
I
the?
forgot about this. Yeah! I forgot. I completely forgot about that part. Oh! I think that just hurts you a little bit.
I think so.
Didn't you have a day of the week thing that kept that from happening? Was it a Wednesday? Oh.
Well, hold on.
Maybe Batter has to have it. Ah, it doesn't fucking matter, I guess.
I guess not.
What else? I'll be that Elsie.
What day is it today?
Oh, I don't think we've checked.
No, you're not paying attention.
March 18th.
March 18th.
Papa gave me a music box today. Wow!
Wow!
Wow! Hey, buddy! Do you know what this is based off of from Silent Hill?
Uh-huh. Y'all know?
Big Head.
Big head.
Hello? How are you today? Tell me a random number. Bravo, that's totally right. It wasn't totally random at all. Let's try another one.
Okay.
This reminds me, I knew there was a puzzle in Sorry We're Closed that reminded me of something. And it was that, and I forgot about that.
What? Okay.
Can't play this game again until tomorrow. At which station can I find metal in the stomach of cattle?
Oh, fuck. It wasn't Elson, because that was the smoke mines.
Yeah. Was it Almor?
I think it was Damien. Damn it! Ah, I'm sorry!
Shit.
Shit, it might have been Alma.
These books can you not read at the library?
Yep, turned down, I know. Is it written by ES? No. A card.
Oh, Von Gacy. No!
Shit. I misread that. And now we can't play until tomorrow. Look, sometimes I mix up my letters when I read things.
It's
Let's see. Wide angle. I see.
pretty chunk.
Pretty chomp.
Good chunk. Chunk.
Good chomp. Requisite bracket. Save third base. Restores all HP. Good.
You just have to leave and come back. Or what?
Probably do just have to do that, huh?
Unless it's like, nope. You gotta play tomorrow instead. There we go. Oh, I wonder if you have to choose like a different save file, actually. I guess we'll find out.
We will certainly find out. Okay, so the batter's not taking damage, but everyone else is.
Shoot.
It is Sunday, March 18th.
Okay.
Okay, so
I guess we gotta
try a different file.
use it. Yeah. I'm gonna look up the answers. No, I'm not. We're not cheating.
We ain't cheating right now.
Oh, no, this is completely different. Okay.
It is completely different. That's a jail cell.
Hmm.
I understand if you're trapped in your home, it makes it feel like a jail cell.
Mm-hmm. Ah. Oh, okay. I see.
Hmm. You say you see.
Mm-hmm. Would you like a hint?
Yes.
It was in the other save file you were in, the solution.
You're so right. Let's reload that save then.
I wonder how they did that. I wonder if it's just a fake load screen. It must be.
Think so.
I mean, feels like a silly question. I have made games before. That's exactly what they did. And just each save file loads up a different scene.
Can't play until tomorrow. Here we go.
There you go. I think that's something you should just take a picture of with your phone, or I could do it.
That would actually be appreciated if you could do it. Because
Yeah.
my phone is currently being used to give you all
To
kinds.
track.
Yeah.
This is, interesting.
This is.
What? Because it's like they're either facing up, or right, or left, or down. So, what are the ones on the wall? Because
Oh,
they
yeah. They are
okay, they
left
look right.
and right.
I think they're both facing right.
Yeah, one of them's just upside down, but both of them are right.
Oh, okay. I guess we'll also see in the other room where you gotta do the puzzle, like what the leaves on the wall are doing there.
Yeah. In fact, I'm also gonna take a screenshot. If you want to also drop your screenshot into the chat.
There's a chat. Oh yeah.
Yeah, Discord.
I was like, what are you talking about? Why does the chat need to see this? They don't know what the fuck's going on.
Nobody knows what's going on. It's fine. It's fine. Since when have people known things?
Head empty.
Head empty. Alright, so push this one down. Push this one
Yeah.
down.
Yeah. Yeah?
Think so.
Yeah.
And then down here we have this one. Then this one.
Yippee!
5865.
5865. Nice.
Okay. So we have another number. So hold on. So we have 3755. 865. Oh god, these Shadow Elson like creep me the fuck out. I love them.
Fucked up.
God. This is such a fucking fun little meta puzzle.
I love it.
Alright, let's try another one. 5865.
Bravo, that's perfect. Here, take this Sagittarius card. Woohoo!
Yay.
Don't have any more riddles for you.
Aw.
I just love the way their eyes follow you.
Same.
Just like Eileen. Just like her.
Just like Eileen. God, I really gotta play Eve again at some point. I also gotta play like Pocket Mirror.
I still need to play that. I played the Ebe remaster, and I think I like Ebe more now. When I first played it, I wasn't crazy about it. I think that was due in part. Oh yes, sorry, I can interrupt. Oh my God,
Lola, hello!
Lola, welcome to Upside Down Land.
Welcome to Upside Down, Lola! Wow! What were you all up to? Those of you who don't know me, I'm Proxy Glitch Cat, an handheld hardware streamer. Welcome to the Cat Cafe, where I bring you the most interesting games straight from the source. Today, Spoonie and I are playing Off.
Yes, I can do that. There you go, yippee!
Yippee, go follow them. If you're not following them for whatever reason, what the fuck are you doing? Go follow
Get out.
them.
Follow
Get
me.
out.
Watch my stream, which is not live right now.
It's not live or online.
Get him! Oh my God, that's so good, Gil.
Oh my god!
God damn it, Theo.
Theo! You contributed multiple of these tonight! Aw, nothing in here today.
Unless the paper's on the wall and you just can't see it.
I also can't interact with the bear.
Oh. Here we fucking go.
Here we go, gamers.
That's so cool!
That is sick!
His sprite. They probably just made the sprite upside down and then just like changed it as you. Oh, that other number.
Yes!
What was it? 5775?
3, 7,
Oh, my bad.
5, 5.
I got my numbers mixed up.
I hope the Upside Down is treating you both well. Oh yeah, I exist upside down. It's perfectly fine.
No, this game rules.
Today, Papa gave me a comic. But I want to go out and play. I hate this place. I'm sure Mom will pick me up.
Proxy, you're a cat, not a bat. Fun fact, when I was designing Proxy back in 2013, she was almost a bat.
Wow.
It was between cat, bat, and rabbit.
Oh, bunny.
But I grew up with rabbits, and I fucking love them.
Rabbits are cute.
Yeah! Missed opportunity to join the Benui army. Well, I mean, here's the thing. There's this other thing called having alternate characters. Like, I do already have an alternate character. I can always make another.
I want to make a gecko version of my Sona.
Yes!
Because I love lizard.
Lizard, good.
I love gecko.
And those of y'all who don't know the other Sona I have, it's a dog. It's specifically a Samoyed.
Aw.
Like a powder blue Samoyed.
Oh.
She's she's a glassblower who only knows how to make bongs. She doesn't know who you are, but she probably loves you.
the weed Samoyed.
Yeah. She lives in her van and has a water because it has a waterbed in it.
Fuck yeah.
Parents mascot called Lucian, who's a cat. Hell yeah.
Samoy weed.
Hold on, let me
It
see.
doesn't quite work, but it's funny.
It's very funny. I'm gonna see if I can like. Is that still on her? It is. So let me see if I can find the art of her. The very few pieces of art of her I have. Bit 2 Street. Here she is.
Aww. Aww.
She also very famously, every time I talk about her, she doesn't know what computer is. She just sees glowing rectangle and people are liking her.
Aww.
The bliss of not knowing what
Good.
computer is.
Good. Wow. My original Sona was a raccoon.
Aw,
It didn't last long.
gotcha.
Chapter 2. Boxer's Adventures!
Boxer's Adventures. All these bugs, all
boy.
these good bugs.
That'll be a good bug.
My original persona was a fucking Final Fantasy Tactics Evilus Moogle.
Fuck yeah. It's an old comic. Read it?
Yeah.
Alright, ready for tonal dissonance?
Absolutely.
Panic in Ballville! Ballville!
Ballville.
What a beautiful day! Ballville is at peace today. Let's hope that nothing bad happens to spoil the magical blue of this glorious sky.
You're not taking my diabolical genius into account!
Oh my god.
Oh man! And my new invention, the cloning machine! I fill Ballville with replicas of my evil self! You can't stop us now, Boxer! Oh, and I also kidnapped your girlfriend.
Oh no. Maybe it isn't such a good day after all. Clear Ballville of all the evil clones of Ballmen, quick!
Quick!
Ooh la la, what a mess! I'd better hurry!
Oh yeah, this game's French. Ooh la la! Purification. Oh, the game's so colorful now.
It's so colorful! Let's see what your competitions are, Boxer.
There was a comment on the wiki, which I find interesting, that said that the secretaries kind of look like their stance like a boxer.
Ah, interesting.
Which, if we're gonna draw that comparison to the boxer here, and he's the protagonist of the story, and Ballman, who is clearly a representation of the batter, is the antagonist. That's interesting to me.
That is very
That'd be-
interesting.
That mean the secretaries are the good guy? Maybe? I don't know.
I don't know. Also, Rowan gave me my first assigned Sona. It was a tiger. Tigers are great. Like tigers. Also, funky little Chaos Tube Weasel Soda. My second Sona, back when I was still doing, Poke Sona shit. Second Sona was a furret, so I understand the desire to be tube. Tube. Yeah, cue the furret walk.
Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Oh my god, level 87?
Level 87.
Box power.
Box match.
I love this game in a game.
Game within a game rules.
This, like, honestly, this feels like one of the most unnecessary parts of Off. That and, like, the ring, minigame where you're going down the tube.
Yeah.
But I don't care. I like the levity.
The levity is really fun, and also it's really interesting to see in a fucking RPG Maker game.
Mhm.
And then, after being a friend, I turned into an Espeon. And then Proxy happened. There we go, y'all got the history now. Proxy has transitioned with me.
I love that show.
Yeah. Who watched The Watchmen? Hi, honey.
I love everybody making the joke. It's one of your partners.
Two of my partners have made jokes about I'm drinking wine.
Ridiculous.
Oh my god. Oh geez, Russ! Hello!
Everybody's here to watch you. Okay, I can't say it.
It sure is spelled off. Hello!
Follow.
Yeah, go. Let me show you out. Oh my god. Those of you who don't know me, I'm Proxy Glitch Cat, handheld hardware streamer. Welcome to the Cat Cafe, where I play the most interesting games straight from the source. Today, we are playing Off, and by we I mean me and my pal Spoonie.
Hello. Hang on. There we go.
Yeah,
Here's the thing.
go follow
Cookie.
Spoonie. Spoonie streams all things creepy and wet.
Yes! I love weird shit so much, especially if it's unsettling weird.
Yeah, and this is absolutely an unsettlingly weird game.
Oh yeah, it's one of my faves.
It's so good. It is so good.
I love how the menu has also changed colors.
It's really good to see. God, this is absolutely some shit that I would have seen on somebody's MySpace in like 2004.
It's toward the end of the game. I would like to
Yeah,
tell everybody.
we are in the end bit of the game.
So if you're a little lost, that's normal, and also, you would be lost at the beginning of the game too. It's fine.
Yeah, this game is to put it nicely, ambiguous.
It's very abstract, very ambiguous, very esoteric, very... There's another... Disjointed was the word you used.
Yeah, it's very disjointed.
It's great.
I quite love its approach. We're currently playing a game within the game, or rather reading a comic within the game.
Whoopsie daisies, this is a real invasion.
Boxer, this is the end for you! Vigilante my ass! Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah.
Damn, okay. The loud.
That's a meaty, chunky sound.
Even for a superhero, this task is impossible. You've never had a chance of success.
No! Daisy!
No. This is really stupid. Then why'd you put it in the game? No, I'm not reading that. Not reading that.
I ain't
was
reading
scared.
all that.
I ain't reading all that. Sorry that happened, or I'm happy for you. Today,
Today, Mom finally picked me up.
uh-oh. It's an omen. Zachary's here.
The end game is near, my friend. I believe what's floating behind you is the final save point. Perhaps it would be wise to record your progress one last time before you enter that door and face the Queen. Now the time for you to spend the golden fruits of your carnage.
Tumblr sexy man, we're really in it now.
Oh my god. We really
It's
in it.
funny to me, like, Zachary wears that cat mask, like, once. And that's, like, all the fan art I see of him is him wearing the cat mask. Because it's cute. Nobody likes his frog mask.
Why
I
don't
like,
people...
I like his frog
His
mask.
frog mask is good. Why don't people like it?
People just like to wear, like, give him the fucking cat mask and the heart sweater.
Gotcha.
He's been seen. Keys have been seen in Victoria.
Oh, I forget what that means. Let me look it up.
Yeah, please do, because my Latin is really rusty.
Bean C. Bean. Okay, why wouldn't you have that on the wiki, cowards? He who or she who prevails over themselves is twice victorious. I think.
Gotcha.
Twice conquers who conquers himself. Who conquers himself will conquer or be victorious twice. Okay, so conquering yourself is awesome. That's my interpretation.
That's awesome. That's sick.
Victories, 2 of them. That's also a good interpretation. We're getting ready for the final showdown.
We got the final showdown coming.
See, and it took an hour to get to it. So, like I said, there wasn't that much of the room.
No. But also, I'm so glad that, like, we allowed the game to marinate for, like, a week beforehand.
Oh yeah. I feel like we could have just gone straight through it and been like, fuck it, 5-hour stream.
Oh, yeah.
But
also, we would have been dead, and I'm so
Yeah.
glad we didn't, because admittedly, work the next day was hell.
oh no. Oh, I love this background.
I love this. The first thing she said was,
Yeah, you can read that.
You are finally here, Batter. Long has been the wait for your arrival. But your way was in vain. You will only cause embarrassment here. Go back home. Always keeping his icy confidence, the Batter replied.
That's what I did. This cradle is the home of my father. The Guardians have fallen. You are queen of a kingdom that no longer exists.
Surprised, but not at all disconcerted, she asked him, Why have you destroyed the land that I had rebuilt? The answer was simple.
You've never been here to do such a thing. Your role was to take care of him, and you have failed your task. And because of you, I must now complete my sacred mission.
Forcing their monotonous dialogue despite the the Batter's attacks.
I've been thinking a lot about Umineko lately, too. Can you tell?
The queen explained her actions as such. I have created all of this only for him. I desire nothing more than the happiness of my children.
Lost in preparing the birthday party, you forgot who it was for.
This final retort completely eroded the patience of the queen. You have spoilt the carnival, Batter. I will not let you lay a hand on the son who brought us into this world. Today you will fall.
I love the song.
Here we go.
And she has add-ons too.
Shit. She does.
But they're like kinky. They're all music-based. Kinda like Japhet.
Hell yeah.
I love how her like noise is just like a creepy whisper.
It's so good.
Nothing but the void after me.
Nothing but the void.
Gosh, I know it's like an overdone like thing by now in video games, but I love how this game like pretty. I mean, we were saying early, like pretty early on, like it's clear that the Batter is not the good guy in the story.
Yeah, like, beyond any shadow of a doubt, it was like the Batter was never good.
No dessert for you. No, the Batter is like very like mechanical.
Extremely
very-
mechanical.
Yeah.
I know his first name.
I have to like keep from just going, oh, I love this game. Oh.
It's so good. We get ovary attacks. Yeah, they're music themed, but they're also, you know.
Where was the ovary attack? What do we?
Just the,
I missed
the
it.
Fact that, no, the fact that they look a little like fallopian tubes.
Oh, they kind of do, yeah. You're right. I never thought about that.
Yeah.
Oh, I love. Maybe it's a freak thing to say, but I love imagery of like using like uterus.
Uterine
That is a
imagery.
freak thing. Yes.
I also, in fact, quite like that. I don't know. Maybe I just was a huge fan of George O'Keefe growing up.
Yeah. Yeah. But like, I don't know. Maybe that's part of the reason I really like Silent Hill 4 because there is like crazy. There's so much imagery like using umbilical cords and
Yeah.
it's gross, and I love it. And that's also why it's not the only reason I like Final Fantasy VII, obviously, but there's that final form of Jenova you fight. Super, like, oh, that's a uterus.
Oh, extremely.
The almighty uterus. Yeah, no, it works great as, like, symbolism, you know? Mother.
It does.
Mother!
There we go. That's some of them down.
Oh, I should play Pathologic. I had that on my list. Trust me. Trust me. Someday, I will run out of things to play. I will play Pathologic.
Someday you will play Pathologic. And I fear for your sanity on that day. Given
I was recommended specifically the second game.
Pathologic 2,
I don't know if it's
absolutely.
any better.
Yeah. I've heard it's definitely a lot better. It is also, just in general, a lot.
Is it a game that hates you?
Yes. It's a game
Doesn't respect your time? Whoa.
Kinda. And oh, thank you, Sean, for the 43-month resub. That's a long time. Holy shit. Thank you.
That's many months.
That's many months.
That's so
That's
awesome.
almost a year. I hate that that's like my go-to joke when it comes to long subs. It's like, oh my god, that many months? It's almost a year. And it's like very obviously multiple years.
The Queen's add-ons are also named after Greek letters. Fuck yeah.
Good.
I couldn't remember what they were named. Is it does it hate me in the same way that like Lisa the Painful hates me? Whereas like I mean Lisa the Painful kind of respects your time, but it's also like it's still a good game. And I still, like, things will happen, and I'll be like, alright, I can deal with this. I will trudge on. But I don't know about Pathologic. Lisa the Painful hates everyone. I love that game. It hates you in a way that is great.
It does. And I'm going through my first playthrough of Lisa gradually, and I'm really loving it. Okay, hold on. I really need to cure you of your poison.
You said you just got the truck in Lisa the last time? Okay. You still have a lot left.
Oh yeah. I'm excited to get to it. Also, oh god. There's so much going on.
Yeah. I think she has exhausted all the things she can say. I love how she says no dessert for you.
No,
That's such like a...
That's a mom thing to say.
Yeah! Oh. I feel like I need to make notes at this point. Things I want to talk about.
Please do, because, like, I am very much... Like, I want to have a huge discussion about this afterwards.
Alright, I got my notebook.
Hell yeah, let's go!
Let's...
I I will drink more shitty red wine and talk about this because, like, holy shit, hell yeah. Alright, we will do photographic blur. It's a pretty good piano.
The best song in the game, but I do like it.
No, not disappointment! Don't say you're disappointed in me, that's my one weakness! I'm a disappointment. If I were worried about being a disappointment, then damn. Who would I even be at this point?
God.
You're right, I am God. Wow. I'm kidding. Not that much of a narcissist. Alright, now it's just attack until she's dead. Now watch this be a multi-phase boss fight. And I've just used up all my resources on phase 1. He loves you not.
Oh, RPGs. Oh, turn-based RPG.
Oh, RPG. We love it. Especially when, like, I do love RPGs, but these bosses are definitely damage spongy.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they're not.
I remember I first felt it with, like, Enoch.
Yeah.
It took forever.
She's definitely taking. There we go.
There
All I
we
have to do
are.
is complain.
You just have to complain about it enough.
Yeah.
That was very irresponsible on your part, Batter. I made a big cake for the party tonight. Would you like some coffee, my love?
Queen of the Flies, it is time to join your disciples. Nothing went right. We must forget it all and dream sweet dreams now.
He has your eyes.
However, his show fear.
Oh.
Let's fucking go.
Chapter 0. The Batter. Telegraphing enemy attacks before they do them lets you be really brutal about what they can do if you also give players the right tools to mitigate or counterplay around them. That's very true. There's a reason it's a very successful indie game formula.
I'm here. Hugo. Okay, so the fandom interpreted his outfit, or what, like, what's going on with his sprite, incorrectly, and that he's wearing, like, a red onesie. He's not. He's holding a piece of meat. That's his element.
The meat elemental.
He's a meat elemental. The baby meat elemental!
The baby is a meat elemental. I see it.
He's like hugging it, yeah. I think some people interpret it as like a blanket,
Yeah,
but no,
a safety blanket.
that's meat. In the concept art, you can see he's holding the meat. You're killing him! You're killing him!
We are.
Oh no!
I hate this. I hate.
Oh.
He's not fighting back.
You can scan him. A little boy! Hugo! He is but a little boy.
Oh boy.
Uh,
I hate this. Oh my god. Ropa vieja. Oh. Purified.
I feel like I've played so many French games that just go so hard.
My god.
Dark!
Sorry, all that came out was dark.
Scared of the dark! From now on, there will be no more darkness. Nope. Oh, I hate the batter.
I hate the batter. I hate the batter. Stop right there, you imposter! To say that I had placed the blindest confidence, the solidest hope, the sincerest belief in you, we can well say that I was led terribly astray. But the one who has truly betrayed us lies beyond the eye of the cat. What have you done, Proxy? Is the obscuring mist of the narrative really your excuse for killing women and children? Woman and child specifically.
Singular.
You have not purified this place. You have just destroyed, eradicated it. You have plunged it into a sterile nothingness.
It's better like that.
I should not have lent you my hand from the beginning of the piece. I should have detected the black flame that consumes your soul. Proxy, join me. Expiate the sins of which we are guilty by preventing this monster from completing his work.
Don't do that. I need you in order to purify this world.
The time has now come for you to render your final and futile verdict. Oh,
Who do you join?
my heart wants
That's
to go
up to
with
you.
the judge.
That's up to you. Honestly, like, because you'd have to fight the queen again, I could just, like, tell you what happens in the other ending, whatever you pick.
Sure.
But do you want my suggestion?
Give me your suggestion.
Side with the judge. Corgi says judge too.
That choice was, even though pathetically useless, I think, the right one. And now, Batter, taste our vindictive thirst for pointless justice.
There you go. Oh, the best sprite in the game. Oh, I love him. I mean, I hate him, but I love his design. So
good.
I wanted to point out, Sugar calls the batter a frightening ducky.
Yeah, he is a frightening ducky.
So he probably just looks like this to everyone.
Yes.
Oh, that was easy.
Your demented crusade ends here. Die, Batter, with the eternal souvenir of not having conducted your sad scheme to its unjust end.
Too late. Everything is lost.
I know, but I prefer this over your victory. Nothing remains now except for our regrets.
Oh. Copyrighted music, but it'll be fine.
Mm-hmm.
because I have a VOD with this song on it, and it just does the whole YouTube like, uh-oh, this is copyrighted music. It doesn't like take it down or anything.
That's at least good.
Yeah.
That was fucking incredible.
Yeah. Want to know what happens in the other ending? It's very simple.
Yes.
So, the batter kills the judge, and that switch you like went up to, the batter turns it off. That's why the game's called that.
Ah, gotcha.
All right.
Off.
Off. Did you wanna try to beat Sugar?
I might. I am also going to grab myself some more wine in a second. Yeah.
Oh. Awesome.
Your message may contain words that are harmful. No, thanks! Thank you for gifting out 5 subs to Eldritch Mecha, Perpetual IDM, or Perpetual DM, I can't remember. Juniper Theory to Nakarashi, yeah, and Skook Gallico. Thank you so much! Also, I'm shocked. We didn't make it to the number yet.
Wow. It's the answer to life, the universe, and everything, though.
It is. It is.
There, Foxy.
I'm not gonna get
Another
sloshed. I'm drinking a glass
Have a
of
drink.
wine. Yeah.
I love the judge walking through the empty world.
It's very good. And thank you for the trophy, Spook Dude. Duke. I'm good at
Alright.
words.
I'm gonna do what I do in my streams when I finish a very heavy, especially surreal and weird game. Chat, what did you think?
Tell us unironically what you think. This is no
Yeah.
big dialogue.
Also, like, I want to throw this out there. What your theory is about the game, whatever it is, you're right.
Yep.
Mortis Ghost has even said that. People have asked, what does the game mean? What does it mean? What does it all mean, Mortis Ghost? And they're like, whatever you want it to. Literally, like, you can't be wrong about what your theories are about this game. You could be like, oh, it was all a dream! It was all a dream! And it probably was.
Yeah. Is an art.
Is an art.
Yeah.
I would agree.
I
agree.
I would agree that this is high art. I'm gonna grab.
Just high art.
I'm gonna grab that wine while we discuss. Oh my.
Yeah, no. I will read blocks of text to myself. This game is wild. Yeah, I highly recommend. It's free. It's 100% off. It's a free game. They are making a remaster. You can play it if you want to give Mortis Ghost money. Yes, I would recommend buying it. The only sad thing, like, the thing that's really disappointing about the remaster to me is that the original composer didn't sign on for it, so they're redoing the music entirely. It's not a remix, it's not a reimagining of the music, it's completely different music, which is upsetting. But
The music is such a
They-
strong bit of identity to this game.
yeah, and Elias Conrad Coldwood has a very, very particular, like, flavor of composing. The music is super important. They got the guy who did the soundtrack to Stray, for most of the soundtrack, and ironically, I won't go on my rant again, they got Toby Fox to redo some of the tracks. The theory is, and I hope it's true, honestly, that each zone is going to have a different song, and as you go through the zones, it's going to become more and more like Pepper Steak. because the battle song they released is called White Meat, and that could just be like a joke, like, haha, it's not pepper steak, it's white meat, and that's just going to be the battle theme for the whole game, which would be disappointing because it doesn't have nearly the amount of energy that pepper steak has,
It
which we
doesn't,
unfortunately haven't heard this stream, but that's fine.
Despite the
Train
fact that
noise.
Pepper Steak is in the title, we have not heard the track Pepper Steak at all.
That's funny. My thoughts without going into into detail, I wonder if the folks responsible for mouthwashing also played off back in the day. Oh, absolutely! Yes! I without a doubt in my mind, I feel like the devs over at what the fuck is that? Wrong Organ?
I think the
Yes.
wrong organ, yeah.
I'm pretty sure they played off. I feel like mouthwashing and even, you know what? I feel like how fish is made feels more like off to me.
How Fish is Made definitely feels more like off. And thanks for the hype train, y'all. Appreciate it.
Yeah. Oh, pepper steak. Yeah.
My beloved Pepper Steak. But
Like, it sucks because you can't like remake pepper steak. It sucks.
you can't.
It's so good.
It's very much its own thing.
Alright, Moopai's yelling at me because she feels my tone. My tone sounds very final, but it's not, I swear.
Aw,
But yeah, I'm gonna buy the remaster. I'm gonna play it. I'm probably gonna stream it and bitch about it. But
I'll probably end up grabbing it at some point.
I would just like to give Mortis Ghost money because I never have.
Yeah.
They have
Go ahead.
They have a red bubble. They have a red bubble with official off art.
Okay, that's sick. That's sick.
It's so cute.
Every time, also, since we were like playing this right before I went to a con, you know, was looking around the dealer's den at that con, even though it was a furry con, and then it's like, Modest just like quickly, he runs over to me, taps my shoulder, and is like, look, there's off art. If that gives you any sense of how much this game has already affected how I interact with things. Guard behind you!
Gar. At least it won't be a Bloober Team style remake. I would not like that for this game. I feel like it works for Silent Hill 2, honestly. I liked the remake of Silent Hill 2. Even the Blooberisms kind of grew on me. Moving around a cart didn't grow on me, but I never like moving around carts. But that's a different game. I don't want to go on a tangent. No! What? Did you not like it? There's some people didn't like it, but... Sugar. Sugar.
I really want to play a remake at some point, but also I still don't have a PS5, so...
Yeah, you could get it on PC, but it doesn't run very well on PC unless you have mad specs.
And I don't have mad specs on this computer. I am running a like already pre-owned 2080 in the PC.
No, that won't do.
Yeah, and that's also partially why I play everything I do off of Steam Deck, because it helps with technical issues.
Yeah, that's why I like doing capture card stuff.
Yeah, like this is just going right through a capture card and being emulated off of the Steam Deck through Easy RPG, which allows you to run the older RPG Maker games on Linux. I've got a desire to get a better GPU, but that's not gonna happen for a while because I care more about my citizenship stuff.
For sure.
Turns out, if you want to live in a country, it costs money.
Yeah.
Homophobic.
Okay, I feel I feel I should be more specific with my questions toward chat about like about this game.
Please.
Chat, what do you think this game was about? Like, in your opinion, what did you get out of it?
Even if you only saw a little bit of it, what did you
Yeah,
as
even if-
a viewer get out of it?
Yeah. Even if you only caught a bit of the streams, even if you only been here like an hour, baseball. Yeah, that's fair.
That's fair.
And like I said, any answer is not wrong, even if you're being like a silly
meme
little
lord.
jokester.
Did I call my partner a meme lord? Sure did.
Beating up enemies. I enjoy the vibe of this game. I do too. I love this. I love no game has ever matched the vibe of this game.
This game
For me.
exists on a level of pure vibe that like I
Yeah.
aim for in any art I want to create going forward.
Yeah. Corgi says, when I first played it, I thought it was about a broken marriage. That is a very common theory, actually. Mortis Ghost is a little shithead and was like, yeah, whatever your thoughts are, it's true. And then people will ask things like, well, are the batter and the queen like supposed to be married? And then he'll go, no.
Well, little shithead.
But you know what? I'm still gonna go with like what Mortis Ghost like said a while ago, and be like, yeah, you know, there you go. I could see that interpretation.
I could see that interpretation, and also I'm thinking of something to do with the death of childhood.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
I love that.
The death of innocence, the death of like the increased perspective of the world and how one's perspective can easily be tarnished by it. Not tarnished really, as much as like become jaded to the world very quickly. As quickly as one goes through childhood, one may also become tired of the world.
I'm writing down more notes.
And this game is not nihilistic. It is very much like a game that I feel like, at least on a textual level, is very anti, destructive nihilism.
Oh yeah. So, before divulging my actual like theories that I enjoy, I would like to just point out a few like different factors that kind of factor into like different theories and stuff that I embrace and enjoy. One thing that started to make things like fit together for me was the Game Over song, which is why I so very pointedly was like, listen to it.
Yes.
Stay in your coma. That feels very intentional. I don't think it was, but it being called Stay in Your Coma could just very well be like, game over, you died, you're in a coma now because you died, you got a game over, you got knocked out. Stop scratching my carpet, you fool. But that is one thing to keep in mind, is stay in your coma. I did point out last stream that all the elements, sugar, meat, plastic, metal, smoke, especially in the context that they're given, smoke is the air that everyone breathes. Metal is extracted from the cadavers of cows. Plastic is liquid plastic. The ocean is made of plastic. Meat is what everyone eats. And sugar is made out of bodies. All the context these are in also paint a vivid picture of like what they're supposed to represent. They're all like, not what they're supposed to represent, but what they represent like to me. They're carcinogens. They're all the things these have in common is they are known to cause cancer specifically. So I apologize if my theory crafting is incredibly dark. But this game is incredibly dark. So
We are in the middle of a we have finished an incredibly dark game. Therefore, we are diving into dark topics when talking about it.
yeah.
like-
Also, before
ahead.
before I go too crazy, I do want to like, catch up on the chat because I do see theories.
World's most divorced dad murders despondent ex-spouse and their terminally ill child to spare himself the misery and expense of caring for them. Silent
Yeah.
Hill 2. I'm kidding.
Honestly, this game reminds me more of Silent Hill 1.
Yeah.
The common theory I remember was a kid with terminal cancers at the core of this, and sugar being the hidden element, tying into that due to it being a cutback for cancer patients, because sugar can increase tumor growth. I never heard of that theory. That's interesting.
That
I
is
love
interesting.
that. I also felt the character Sugar is an addict, and they were locked away, trapped with the substance that is bad for them. I can see it. I can see it. Yeah.
I could see it. Like,
Yeah.
And it doesn't even like it shows that society vilifies sugar, but like, or rather vilifies the addict. But the batter is inherently a tool of that vilification as well. I speak whenever it comes to an addict narrative. I always speak from an addict's perspective because recovering addict.
Yeah. Alcoholism runs in my family, and there are a lot of ex-drug addicts from my family too. So
We have
I know this shit.
yeah. As a person who used to have a problem with alcohol, who also then had a problem with salvia, and has had a lot of family friends succumb to heroin addiction. It's like,
Ugh,
yeah, we like
fuck, dude.
society like it's a lifelong struggle, addiction.
Oh yeah.
But I'm glad that like
Oh man.
this is at least an environment where we are not making jokes about like what are they on crack or something?
Oh, I hate that. I've always hated that. Oh man.
It's so
I remember. I'm glad. Like, off isn't necessarily trippy. It's pretty surreal. But I am super glad that at no point did we see anybody in chat being like, "Oh, what are the devs on drugs?" Oh.
Yeah, like that means we have good communities who are immediately like, oh my god, how many substances did they smoke? And the answer is probably none. Like a lot of this stuff just comes from people's brains. Like
Yeah, sometimes people are just really cool and can come up with really neat things that, people are full of whimsy and magic and can make things even when sober, actually.
yeah, brains can just do funky things by themselves.
Honestly, like, the best ideas I ever come up with are when I'm, like, the most sober, when I'm in the shower. That's where I come
God,
up with
yeah.
the best idea.
I do a lot of like shower writing. Cause it's just like
no,
that's when I'm at
next
my
game-
clearest.
My next game, literally, like, I thought of everything for my next game in the shower, and I came out of the shower, and I remember texting Case, like, I have an idea for a game. And they were like, what is it? And I told them, and they were like, that's really good. And I was like, that's how I know it's good, because Case was like, that sounds good.
Yeah. Imaginary arguments while showering. Nah. I never try to do that. Instead, I try to, like, if my...
Imaginary interviews.
Yeah. Interviews, elevator pitches.
I hope you're both having fun.
Hi! are having fun. How are you, hon?
We beat off, Reed. We're just beating the secret boss.
We're beating off again.
Wow.
Twice in one night. Damn.
All right. I'm looking at my notes.
Yeah.
So one of the things I noticed with this game is I always thought that the Elsens and like all the zones and everything,
This is hot girl shit.
it felt like a very childish view of like corporations and stuff. Like a very simplistic view of like every like how
Extremely.
workers are. Yeah. And especially when like the queen says no dessert for you, and the fact that sugar is what people get addicted to and makes them go crazy, and it's how they're rewarded is with cake and sugar and sweets. That is like the most child-brained thing.
It is, yeah.
So everything in this world feels like it's constructed by a child, and I think that's pretty explicitly like explained at the end of the game. Not like super explicitly, but it basically is revealed that the creator of everyone, or at least the batter and the queen, is Hugo.
Yeah, and whether that's like, you know, Hugo's representation of, you know, his father and his mother, that's different. Like, but at the same time, oh god, hold on. I need to make sure that, we don't die.
She will die. She will die eventually.
In time, she will die.
In time.
But yeah, I feel like it is like very much a childish view on how the world works, and it's only that much more obvious as it goes on. And there we go!
Yeah. Yay! Yay! Some small amount of dialogue. Yippee! You've done it.
Yeah.
Winner!
The batter isn't Hugo, but Hugo is the creator of the batter.
Yes.
Feeling way too cold. I didn't like that dance, my dearest friend.
Frowny face. I'm sorry, this is just really good.
Frowny
Screenshot
face.
taken.
I think the huge frightening ducky has won this round. Say goodbye to Zachary for me.
She's dead.
She's dead. She's dead. You gotta go say goodbye to Zachary for her.
I do.
No. He's over there. No.
I guess it's better like that.
Oh, Zachary. From those 2 lines, the fandom went fucking crazy, and Sugary is a pairing that I actually really enjoy.
Gotcha.
But the most popular was Battery.
Battery.
Just Battery.
I mean, also a baseball term, I will say. Ow. You know, a pitcher and a
It's also-
catcher.
Wait, I need to catch up on chat. Let's
Batter is
see.
Hugo's interpretation of his father's actions up to this point. That is what my personal interpretation was going with.
Yes. I'm also going back a little bit. I always thought the batter couldn't be Hugo. Oh, wait, no, we already read that. Much like the Zone Guardians were likely medical staff who were nice to Hugo during his hospital stay. I really like that. Yeah.
I do like that a lot, yeah.
I do like all of the characters in this game being projections of like Hugo's like psyche. Like Batter is dad and the queen is mom. And I like the idea, like the common theory being that the Batter being the dad who wanted to basically cut life support for Hugo, and the queen being the mom that disagreed. You know, Mothman didn't like me talking about that. Mothman was like, "Fuck this, I'm out. This got too big."
Mothman's going back. Mothman's break finished up.
Oh, the union break is finished. My favorite interpretation of this game is dark as fuck. Is that Batter is chemotherapy. That's basically it.
Oh.
Yes. And that's why he is there to purify the world. I also do like the interpretation that the Batter is the dad who wants to cut life support, because that explains at the very end, like when you side with the Batter, he just switches the switch off. Like, that's very literal. But yes.
It's a very, like, I love all of these, like, because it's a game that's so abstract, I do think that Mortis Ghost is right, and that, like, all your theories are correct, and media is about what you get out of it, and just, it's so fucking cool. This is so fucking cool to figure out. No more Fantasy World, that isn't real, and then, you know, life support gets cut off, and then there's not even any more real. But what is more real than the fact that we all die?
I wonder if you could interpret, like, the secretaries as, like, white blood cells or something.
I wonder.
I don't know. Probably not. I don't know, like, what role white blood cells even play against, like, cancer and or chemotherapy. So,
yeah.
Not sure about that one, but
that makes sense too. It could even be Hugo conflating the two.
Could be, because the secretaries, I feel like, kind of represent Hugo in a way, because they're babies, like Hugo, good little boy.
I also have a weird thought here, based entirely on that fucking little comic section. All those batters multiplying and overwhelming.
Yes! Yes!
The batter is cancer.
That's also a really good interpretation. Maybe the Batter is actually cancer, not chemo.
Yeah. Like, what if the Batter is systematically shutting things down because that's all that the Batter knows how to do? That's all that cancer knows how to do, is spread, divide, spread, divide, spread.
I like Egret's comment. I'm still trying to figure out the battle scene background. It's just kind of stuck in my brain. It does kind of look like a brain MRI.
It does!
If we're thinking a medical interpretation. That is really interesting. I've never thought of that. This is why I love this game. Because every time I play it, somebody points out something new. I've only played it once on stream, and it was before COVID. And playing this in a post-COVID world is kind of weird.
Yeah. Playing this in a post-COVID world where I know that my, God, this is... Who's ready for things to get dark? Yay!
Oh, we're already there.
We're already there. I'm at, like, a higher risk for cancer, most likely, after getting COVID very early on in the pandemic. It affecting my lungs to the point where I now have a small nodule on my lungs, and if I get COVID again, it could get worse.
Fuck that. That sucks.
Yeah, like
mask up, everybody.
Yeah, please mask up. I know that people are always acting like the pandemic is over, and it's not. We even also have a measles outbreak up here.
Oof!
So, I'd say, and even then, we also have fucking norovirus as a thing to worry about as well. Vax, mask, wash your fucking hands, and please, by all means, stay safe out there. Stay informed.
Oh, I love Cervantes' thought. From Hugo's perspective, batter the cancer, batter the father, and batter the chemo were all fused together into the same character. Because to him, all three of those want him dead. I love that.
It especially works given the fact that, like, that is how childhood brains work.
Oh yeah!
That is how childhood trauma works. You end up conflating everything that wants to hurt you into a singular threat level.
Mm-hmm.
Into a singular
God.
scary thing. Like,
What the fuck is Zachary in all this?
what the fuck?
I'm just thinking.
What the fuck is Zachary in all this?
What the fuck is Zachary? Zachary's just Osmosis Jones.
Oh my god.
It's just fucking
Hi, Samara.
bounce. Hi, we're
It's
theory
Osmosis
crafting.
Jones minus the fucking, what is it? Minus the goddamn Kid Rock song in the credits.
Sabera, you can figure it out. You can figure it out. You can figure out.
You can figure it out.
You can
And
do it.
if it doesn't happen to get to the amount by the end of stream, I'll still probably show off what could have been. Maybe.
Yeah,
If you're good.
maybe.
Off implies the
There is-
existence of Han.
There is a fan-made sequel. I heard it's not very good, but
As
it
most
exists.
fan-made sequels happen to be, unfortunately. Zachary may
I've
just,
played some pretty good ones.
may just be a family friend, yeah.
Could be.
I've also played some good fan games. I'm not gonna, like, actually judge that shit.
You made Tuki. Fucking good.
I gotta still
It's
play
still-
it.
It's insane. Like, I've never beaten it because it's too big, but like the amount that's in it is just, it feels more like what Yume Nikki was going for in the first place, honestly.
Hey, Sabera, what do you do with video games in order to complete them? Or rather, what's a synonym for completing a video game?
You know what, I'll make it easier. Tonight, we completed Off.
We
No,
sure did.
Sabera
Sabera
is being
completely like, this is how she is.
you're being obtuse on purpose. And I see
She is
you
intentionally
were the troll.
She is a bit of a troll, but like that's part of why
You're
we
trolling.
like her.
You're trolling. Jorked.
I am also this obtuse naturally, but more like actually
Sabira,
no, obtuse, no, oblivious, yes.
Sabira, we beat off. Sabira,
We beat off
we beat off on stream live.
live for the world to see. We beat off.
We beat off. Oh no! It's going up.
It's going up, chat. Do you want to know what happens when it?
For free? We did that for free.
We did that for free.
Yeah. You know why? Because the game is 100% off. It's free.
We're jerking it, and by it I mean our media literacy.
Okay, I just want to sincerely thank the proxy chat for humoring me and actually theory crafting with me.
Thank you
I
so
appreciate
much.
it.
Like, the theory crafting is one of my favorite things that's been like, I've been thinking about this legitimately for the last 3 weeks. Like, oh fuck, what does everything in this game mean?
It's up to you. Da-da-da.
Da-da-da. I think it's because I used a question mark. Maybe. Question marks are very questionable. Thank you for
Thank you for
core memory.
wait. No, like I was thinking about it today, and I was just like, you know, most people just know me for being the Silent Hill furry because I love Silent Hill and I won't shut up about Silent Hill. Off is very inspired by Silent Hill, but it's not just Silent Hill at all.
Oh yeah.
But when it comes down to it, it's like Off feels more part of my identity than Silent Hill, honestly, just because it's also an indie game and it's also an RPG Maker game. And I mean, I am an indie dev myself and also RPG Maker. I had RPG Maker on the PS1 when I was a kid, and that's what made me want to make games. Well, I wanted to make games, and that's why we got RPG Maker. I don't remember what exactly made me want to make games. I think it was the commentary in Sly Cooper. But I don't remember at all. But we got RPG Maker, and I made games in it, and I was like, I want to make video game, and then I played RPG Maker game Off, which was probably the first RPG Maker game I ever played. And I was like, what the fuck?
Oh my god, Kay!
What the fuck?
I know nothing of Silent Hill except some drama on the wiki about circumcision.
I can't believe that's the only thing you know. Because I
Holy
bring that up all the time, and people who, like, know Silent Hill in and out are like, excuse me? And I'm like, how do you not know about this? How do you not know about this?
I think it's
It's a fantastic...
Ooh,
oh,
yeah.
we're reading it at the same
We
time.
are. And that actually is what I've been thinking. A fantastical portrayal of a depressingly realistic mundane tragedy.
Yes! I love... Great.
Did you beat Silent Hill on stream? Spoony has, I haven't.
4 times. Silent Hill 1, 2, and 3, and not 4 as much, but I love 4.
That reminds me, I still have this gift for you sitting literally right in front of me, and I just picked it up. That I need to shove in your general direction. Speaking of Silent
yes.
Hill.
Oh, yes.
So that way we can play the best Silent Hill.
No. We need to...
What? What do you mean?
We need... we need to get more people so we can all just have communal torture, suffering.
We love to suffer here on the Proxy Glitch Cat stream, and the best Silent Hill game was, of course, Silent Hill Book of Memories.
My comparison to mouthwashing was intentional because both it and Off hit that same vibe, but from different angles. Yeah, I'd agree. I just think Off is a lot more, vague.
Off is a lot more vague, and thus has a lot more of that Lynchian quality to chew on. And I love mouthwashing. Like, mouthwashing is so far, unironically, still favorite game of the decade.
Yes. It was definitely my game of the year last year.
It's like... And of course, my other game of the decade came out last year, too, and that was Nine Souls.
Oh, hell yeah.
Like, I think that mouthwashing says what it needs to say very, very well. It is also a lot more direct, because I think that it is like much like this, but this is also a topic that I feel like a lot less people have experience with compared to others, which is the experience of childhood cancer. How it feels to go through that, how it feels to be around that. The psychological impact it takes from feeling trapped and isolated from the world when you're still in these developing years. It distorts your perception of reality. And distorts that perception in a way that may not ever be recoverable.
Yeah. God, speaking of, I swear the game I'm about to bring up ends on a positive note somehow. Have you ever played Before Your Eyes? Or heard of that?
I have not.
I never played it, but I watched someone play it, and it made me cry and cry and cry. It is a game that tracks your eyes, and you're blinking, particularly. And every time you blink, not every time you blink, but in certain moments when you blink, it switches the scene, and you are seeing through the eyes of essentially like a sick child, like middle school age, I want to say. And it's really, honestly, it's heartbreaking and heartwarming at the same time. It's fucked, dude. It's so good though, because it's about like how like your life still has meaning. Even I'm getting like I'm gonna like choke up just talking about it. Your life still has meaning even if it ends too suddenly, and I'm just like
There's a reason off hits home for me in the cancer interpretation a lot, besides for the fact that, like, you know, I have 2 instances of cancer at a young age affecting people I know, one of which is one of my cousins who, luckily, they have survived, and also are my only other trans family member. And I love and appreciate them and hope that they are doing well if they are seeing this somehow. The other of which is a friend I had in grade school. One of the few people who really made me comfortable and like made me feel okay with who I was, even for a brief moment, before in grade 4 she didn't show up to school one day, and I found out that she had been diagnosed with leukemia.
God.
And she didn't make it.
Oh.
And that was a long year of not knowing whether she'd be okay or not.
Yeah. I'm sorry you went through that.
It is what it is. Like,
God.
I know that she would have had a long, happy life if she recovered, but God, I'm happy I got the chance to know her, even for a little bit.
Yeah, that's like, you gotta hold on to that shit, you know?
Exactly. You gotta hold on to, you gotta, like, live on in the memory of those who have passed, you know?
Yeah. Man, off really bringing out the
genuine emotion.
The human stories here.
Yeah.
Man.
Mouthwashing is a singular interpretation of its protagonist being a piece of shit for selfish reasons, motivated due to capitalistic pressure, but Off has multiple, equally plausible interpretations for why and how exactly the batter was a piece of shit regarding his son's terminal illness.
Yeah, no, I see the similarities between Off and Mouthwashing, having, like, you know, a protagonist who, as the game goes on, is revealed to be more and more a piece of shit. And both of them, like, from the beginning of the game, make you aware that this character is not good.
I also,
right off the bat.
I also will say, something I love about Mouthwashing is that, you know, main character of Mouthwashing, clearly a dick right off the bat.
Oh yeah, bad.
Fuck off!
Oh, I wanna draw Jimmy as the batter now.
God, you should.
Draw the batter as Jimmy. Oh man, I gotta do that like right now. No, not right now. My hand hurts thinking about it.
My word. This has been such a fun, like, theory crafting, like, exercise. Just.
Oh, I'm glad we could do this.
Same.
Without the chat just being full of beat-off jokes.
Thank you for not just filling this with beat-off jokes, chat.
Yeah.
Like,
I say that as Cervante makes a beat up.
very different personalities, but similar vibes.
Yeah, similar vibes.
I would say, like, they got a je ne sais quoi.
Je ne sais quoi.
I think I
Yeah.
figured it out. The joke is masturbation.
Yeah, it's a masturbation joke. God damn it, Theo.
Theo, please.
This is a goon game.
This whole time.
Still thinking about me being like, I want to be the batter from Off, and Scorch being like, you want to bat off? No!
My fucking god, Scorch. Bless Scorch.
Yep.
Mafia goons only? Damn, this is what Mafia is really like. Level 1, level 30. Fucking Christ, why do I remember that goddamn meme? Hold on, let me take a look, see if I can find it.
You want to get off? I want to find the meme. I'll never find it because it's such a. You know the meme that's like, the guy holding up the test tube and it's like the opposite, like the complete opposite of something, and it's just inverted colors.
Yes.
And then he's like, finally, and then it says blank. So when he did that meme, but it was like the batter's like talk sprite, but inverted, and it was like, finally, on. I would never be able to look up finally on meme. I'm gonna do it right now.
Oh yeah, we are so getting close to the punishment for getting to the proper joke count.
Oh no, Proxy, what happened to your voice?
What do you mean what happened to my voice?
Oh no. It was all gorbly.
Listen, we're getting gorbly.
I could just recreate this meme if I really wanted
Oh,
to.
you really could. Nobody knows why it's happening. Don't worry about it.
It'd take a lot longer if we had to beat off every time to increment the counter. Yeah, it's a long game.
Yeah, it's a long game. I hope you're edging. If not, you better start.
Oh my god. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh.
Uh-oh!
Oh. I
Oh
see.
no.
I see. Is that how we're going to do this now? Is that how we're going
Uh-oh.
to do this now?
I'm scared.
Why are you scared? You're the ones who played with forces beyond your control.
Oh no.
Consider this a warning for the next time I tell you not to do something and you decide to meddle with powers beyond your comprehension, okay? Are we clear? Good. Good.
What just happened?
I don't know. Sounds like a tub in here.
Sounds sounds like a fucking bathroom in here.
Oh, you got Game Boyed. I think that's what happened.
I got Game Boyed. In any case, damn, I think we're done.
I think we're done.
Ow.
The joke was made 69 times.
It sure was. Ah. And my
Whoa.
face got turned into scrambled egg.
Oh,
I'm not an egg, I fucking came out 7 years ago. Almost 8. Did you have that effect ready to go and use this moment to test it? What effect?
what are you talking about?
Yeah. I don't think I know what you're talking about.
You mean the Game Boy one? That's been here.
Yeah, this routine's been here. In any case, let's get out of the bathroom station.
It's been good talking over, honestly. I like that
Yeah.
track.
It's been awesome.
Tubby.
It's very cozy, weirdly enough.
Yeah.
But yes. Y'all, go follow Spoonie.
No! I'm just kidding. Yeah.
Spoonie, when are you next streaming?
Probably Friday night. Probably gonna be doing Abiotic Factor. Not sure yet.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Because Scorch and I want to progress in that. And I don't know, I kind of, like, Core Keeper got an Abiotic Factor update, and so I'm kind of like, but I want to play Core Keeper Abiotic Factor. So I don't know what exactly we'll be playing, but that would be Friday night, whatever we end up doing. And I'm also going to be beating Hollow Body.
Yes.
That's been fun and janky as hell.
Fuck yeah, Jake. Yeah, fuck yeah, Jake. I love that shit.
Yes!
Let's see. I need to play Core Keeper at some point. We're gonna raid Ani, by the way. But let's see, Saturday, I'm finishing up Somabringer. It's a Diablo clone that has been pretty long in the tooth, but I like it. Sunday, I am still deciding what to play. It's most likely going to be a Steam horror game called Hollow Cocoon.
Oh, different Hollow game.
Yeah! Either that or a Moonalike called 24 Killers. I haven't decided yet. And then Tuesday, I'll be back with Hotel Dusk. That'll be fun. And we'll figure out things from there. But thank you all for joining. Cat Cafe is closed today, but we will welcome you back again another day. Take care.
Is your brain chemistry different?